Good morning, children. Here we are into our last poem, that is Little Bigger Man. Little Big Man. Here there is a poem about a boy who wants to become so elder, that is, he wants to become like his father. He wants to be a grown up boy as soon as possible. Have you imagined to grow up like your father? So big, and you don't want to do your homework, and you don't want to sit in the school, learn, and you just want to be playing outside. Have you imagined? Yes, let us see about this boy who want to be like his father, a grown up boy. So he wishes here to say something. As usual, I tell, look into page number 144. As I read, follow the lines. Okay? I am a small because I am a little child. I shall be big when I am as old as my father is. Here he says, I am small because I am still a small child, but I will become big when I grow as old as my father is. And when I grow so old, what happens? My teacher will come and say, it is late. Bring your slate and your books. I shall tell him, do you not know I am as big as my father, and I must not have lessons anymore. He says, when I grow up, if my teacher come and says, you're late now, open your slate and open your books. If my teacher come and tell that, I am going to tell the teacher, don't you see, I have grown up as big as my father is, and I have no more lessons now, and I am not going to learn anymore. And he is going to tell to his teacher like that. Okay? My master will wonder and say, he can leave his books if he likes, for he is grown up. So, after he says that I have grown up, I have no more lessons now, I have nothing to learn. So, then the teacher is going to wonder, it seems. So, he is going to look at him, oh, he has grown up so big, and the teacher is going to say, okay, you can leave your books here only and go and be however you want. You like to be, you can be as you like, because you are grown up. Like that the teacher is going to tell to the boy. That is his imagination. This is going to happen. Again, I shall dress myself and walk to the fair where the crowd is thick. My uncle will come rushing up to me and say, you will get lost, my boy. Let me carry you. I shall answer, can't you see, uncle? I am as big as father. I must go to the fair alone. Uncle will say, yes, he can go wherever he likes, for he is grown up. So here he says, so next, after the first incident is he is going to go to school and is going to show the teacher that I have grown up, I have no more lessons to learn, and I am no more going to come to school. That is the first incident. Second incident, he says he wants to get ready with a good dress, and he wants to go into the fair. Hope everybody knows what is a fair, right? We call it as Jatre in Kannada. Yes, that fair he wants to go, and where the crowd is very much. You know what is a crowd? Many people gather there, and there is a lot of funs and some festival type it is there, right? Something like all the shops will be there, different kinds of shops will be there, everything, people will be moving up and down everywhere. So he's saying he wants to go to the fair where the crowd is more thick, and he says immediately his uncle will come and tell him that you will get lost, my boy, so let me take you. He is going to carry him and take him to the fair. Like that the uncle is going to come and tell. So what he is going to answer to his uncle, can't you see, uncle, I have grown up big, I am as big as my father is, so I must go to the fair alone. So he is going to tell to his uncle, you no need to carry me, I am grown up now, I am going to go to the fair alone. So in that reply, uncle is going to say, yes, yes, you have grown up very well now. So wherever you want, you can go. Yes, uncle is going to agree. See, look at this boy's imagination here. He is saying he wants to look old. That means if a person looks at another one who is grown up, will they not identify with the height? Will us not identify with their voice or their behavior? But it is a small imagination of the small boy which seems to him that after he grows up also nobody is able to identify him. Okay, in such a way that he is going to answer everybody. That is, his imagination is to it. Okay, yeah. The next one is, mother will come from her bath when I am giving money to my nurse, for I shall know how to open the box with my key. Mother will say, what are you about, naughty child? I shall tell mother, don't you know I am as big as father? I must give silver to my nurse. Mother will say to herself, he can give money to whom he likes, for he is grown up. Here again, he is telling that he is going to open the silver box and going to give the money to the nurse when the mother is gone to bath. So as the mother coming from the bath, she is going to ask him, why have you touched that box, ma? You are naughty child. And that mummy is going to scold him. But in return, what he is want to tell to the mother? Mother, don't you see? I have grown up as big as father. I must give silver to my nurse. So I am able to give the money to my nurse. I am grown up big. So what the mother is going to tell him in return? Yes, yes, you can give money to whomever you want because you have grown up big. See how the imagination is. Even the mother is not able to identify the child because the child has grown up big. In the holiday time in October, father will come home and think that I am still a baby, will bring for me from the town little shoes and small silky frocks. I shall say, Father, give them to my Dada, for I am as big as you are. Father will think and say, he can buy his own clothes if he likes, for he has grown up. So he says, so father has gone out for work for some other place. So father is going to come in October for the holidays. So when father comes, father is going to bring small shoes, that is a little shoes, and a small silky frock for the child. And maybe he is thinking, I am still the small baby. Thinking this, father would have bought the small little shoes and small silky frocks. That time I am going to tell to my father, what I am going to tell to my father? Father, give those dress and those shoes to Dada. Here Dada means the small brother in Bengali. Okay, in Bengali small brother is called as Dada. You give that small shoes to Dada because I have grown up big as you are. So he is always comparing himself to the father, nobody else. So to go to school also he has grown up like his father. To go to a fair, he has grown up like his father. To give money to a nurse, he has grown up like his father. So everything that he imagines, he is trying to imitate his father. And now after he says, because my dresses have become small, give it to Dada, because I have grown up as you are. So father is going to think and tell to the child, yes, yes, now you have the capacity of buying your own clothes because you have grown up. See, this is a little imagination of a small boy, and this poem is written by Rabindranath Tagore. Children, do you know who is Rabindranath Tagore? Yes, of course, he is the author of our national anthem, isn't it? Yes, and there are many other books also written by Rabindranath Tagore. One of the famous book written by Rabindranath Tagore is the Gitanjali. It is a book of songs. It is a different songs written which are being translated from Bengali to English. Okay, and actually the book was written first in Bengali and later it was being translated to English also. One of the famous book written by Rabindranath Tagore. So I hope everybody knows about him. Rabindranath Tagore was a famous Bengali poet, author and songwriter and also a playwright. Well, you know what is a playwright? Dramas. He used to write many drama also. And it says here, who reshaped Bengali literature and music as well as Indian art in 19th and earliest 20th century. So he has already translated many Bengali songs and Bengali literature also, and he says he had given a new shape. You know what is reshape? A new mode to the old literature. In which century? That is in 19th and 20th centuries. He wrote Gitanjali, the song and the songs in the Gitobitan. It is Gitobitan. His works introduced the best of Indian culture to the West and the vice versa. He became the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. So he was the first person to win the Nobel Prize for Literature. Okay, in Europe. That is a non-European it is given. Who is not an European but has got the Nobel Prize. Okay, in which year? That is 1913. Out of all this, we should first remember he is the person who has written the national anthem. Okay? Yes. By this we end up with the session, children. A small poem about a small boy who's having a very big imagination of becoming big as his father. I would like to say that is common in every boys, I feel. Isn't it? Boys always they will imitate their father and they wanted to be big like their fathers. At the same time, the girls will try to imitate their mothers and say, I want to become big like mother. If you see when you find your mummy is wearing sari, you wanted to wear the same sari and to pretend like your mothers. I hope many of you would have tried this also. Try to wear a sari like mother and try to pretend like her. Isn't it? Yes, this is one of the small imagination of every child that has come into being, but this has been explained as a poem and a story to the children of this syllabus, which will show your everybody's attitude. Isn't it, children? Yes. So let us have a good day, children. Bye.